Greetings, my name is Coach Oyama and I have a passion to help you improve. I specialize in macro analysis. Hopefully I can give you 3 things by the end of this VOD review that will help you. I do all my coaching for free and all you gotta do is DM me. So I'm very excited. We have a GM1 Tracer gameplay on Rialto here. Okay, here's my contact info and my resume if you're curious about my stuff that I've done. Alright, here we go. Here's the what's the deets? Okay, who are we watching? Tracer gameplay in GM1. Please don't lock 2 tracers, so then I have to figure out which tracer you are. You're Genji God, huh? Look at the profile. Doxing you, but haha. Okay, I'm assuming you're Genji God. Let's watch this gameplay. So usually I do a top-down, voice crack. Usually I do a top-down and look at the game from top-down. They're not marking you. Very nice. It's getting free value. Very nice. Oh, and stray mine. One thing that I would say is try to mark the Mercy more than you're marking the Monkey here. Of course you're getting the free value, but it's in the pre-fight here. Right here, but as soon as your team is ready to push up, if you can coordinate, especially since you're on your Sombra, look out for whoever your Sombra is hacking. If she's in voice comms, then that's even better. Otherwise, if you try to mark the Mercy instead of the Monkey here, especially since she's in your line of sight, that's much more value than the Monkey because it provides the same space but also provides kill pressure. Nice kill on the Ana there, and then mark the Mercy instead of the Soldier. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see how that might. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I would talk about like critical levels and be like, oh, recall if you're not full health in the enemy backline and you're overextending your welcome. You know what I mean? But like that was, yeah. Very nice, marking the Mercy finally. Nice bull spawn. Ooh, why'd you recall there? There's something that I didn't see. No, you were still full health and you're out of blink, so you're fine. Junkrat can't one-shot you, you just blink away. So instead of recalling, especially since you're full health and you're in the enemy backline already, if you think that you're in danger, just blink away from the Junkrat and boom, you're already done. You're A-okay, all solved. And then, in the worst case, the soldier's also looking at you, then you can recall, but you have another blink by the time you're done recalling, so then you can get to safety. It's not worth wasting your recall immediately because you're panicking. Yeah, now it puts you offline. So now you're offline for 6 seconds instead of going back in and contesting this Mercy. So, let's see. Marking the Monkey. Good. This is very awkward. Where are your supports? Coming back. Oh my god, you guys actually get that kill? Okay, cool. Very nice. Hack do be a thing. Hack do be a thing. God damn. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Good EMP for pure Sombra, lol.
Back again. Did you miss me?
I feel like you're doing a good job on Tracer here, and you're following up on a lot of the hacks. That's the most important part here. Otherwise, I would say in your downtime, instead of farming Pulse like this, even though Pulse is pretty good against their team comp, I would much rather see you marking the enemy supports. Because it'll disable the Winston, in essence, because their only healing towards their Winston is Ana, and if you take away Ana's healing to the Winston, he won't be able to hold space. Take away his space, his team won't be able. You disable the Mercy and the Soldier because they'll get marked as soon as they flank. Okay, now we're resetting. And so the way to mark the enemy Mercy, or the enemy on it, either one, is position on the high grounds and have your neutral up on the high. I've never seen a replay buffer. Oh, crazy. But position yourself on the high grounds and on the flanks, so then when mid-fight starts, when they're distracted, you can take advantage of that. And even like up until like top 500, I'd say, is when supports will have enough awareness. Should have seen that one coming. To have enough awareness to deal with your flanks in the mid-fight. But see, exactly, here. Their DPS don't have enough awareness to match you. Beautiful. Look how much space they're losing. Look how much space they're losing off that engage. Ow, my ears. What the hell was that? That was like a dog whistle. But, needless to say, you guys nano. You nano? Where? But, what's going on? Oh, he tries peeling because he thought. Okay, but needless to say, they can't go back in because they're all being crippled by you. Your team pushes forward, and now you have downtime, and now you can just wait for. You guys are not on Sombra. I was gonna say your Sombra and your Diva to go in, but now you can just wait for your Diva to go in. Yeah, and you can just do your regular marking. Wait for your team to be ready to go in, and boom. Now you're ready. But you're not ready. What happened here in this downtime? You broke LOS of your healers because your Ana was AFK. One more time at the super fight here. Oh, you tried killing him? Alright, that's fine. Unlucky timing, to be honest. Well, what happened when your Diva went in, though? That was like farther back, wasn't it? Marking the Ana, beautiful. So when the Diva goes, or when the Mercy goes for the res, oh, that's when you're low. Okay. Ooh, and then we see 9. Ouch. You see how you play the defense here. Okay, this should be the freest defense of your life. The high grounds are so very important for you, and they're so very easy, and you get off the high ground. But they don't have anyone to mark you, other than the soldier, and he's very positioning dependent, and you have movement against him. And then they have a Zenyatta. Need I say more? Ooh. Spending a lot of it. Did your Diva go in there? Is that why you went on the Junkrat? Otherwise, we're just like not properly addressing the fact that there's 3 people, 3 ranged units looking at you in main. Okay. Oh, you have a Zenyatta also. Very nice. So when you're playing with the Zenyatta, one major thing that I notice with Tracers, okay, your Zenyatta is bad. Because he's not Harmony Orbing you right now. But if you play for the Harmony Orb and your Zenyatta is decent at the game, you should be able to Harmony Orb you and also call out his Discords. And that makes your life so much easier. It's not even funny. It's like if you don't play for the Discords and the Harmonies, you're actually losing like an entire value of like a person. Actually, like, it's like having one person AFK. Not necessarily the Zen's value will be AFK, but it's just that you're missing out on such a synergy. It's like an entire kill's worth. Even passively, just the amount of space that it creates. The amount of space and pressure. Seen a nice pulse bomb there, because they were all grouped up. You can stagger them. Oh, very nice. Ooh, okay. One thing I want to see here is, although your mechanics are very nice and beautiful, if you don't get the initial 1 clip, just recall. It's not worth like, overextending into the back line. Like right here, recall. And then you're still on high ground. But now, even though you get this kill, your downtime is immense, and you also trade your life for it. Even if you got out there, your downtime would be insanely bad. And so it's not in the fact that you didn't get the kill, or it's not in the fact because, you know, shit will happen. Your mechanics on certain days will be better than others. Like something that Dante was saying. It's better to keep your decision making consistent. Kind of got capped there. Can't really do much about that one. Very nice. Oh wait, why aren't you marking the Zen? I feel like the target priority here. Oh, okay, someone's probably calling monkey in the comms. That's what was happening. If that is the case, then it is allowable. If otherwise, then your target priority needs to be adjusted to reflect prioritizing marking the healers first. Okay. This initiation here, I would love to see you wait, because if we look at the team, they're rotating. Your team is standing still, waiting for them to come into your LOS. This is very much pre-fight, and it's like you're fighting a 1v4 right now. So if you can isolate it into 1v1 in the mid-fight, that's much better. Because now, if you win in on the Widowmaker, that's an easy 1v1 for you. Perfect. But they know that you're there. And so you kind of flare tactic in the sense that you light a flare and you say, hey, I'm over here to the enemies, and then give up your positioning and your surprise element. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, you got fucking robbed. Right there, flick your mouse upwards so then you throw it farther. Honestly, I'm gonna say that you could have controlled that pulse bomb to be able to stick the enemies, and that could have been a really, really big stick. And that was the difference between this fight or not. So. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, what shaky aim. Then your team doesn't pull through and hold the card. But I like this 1v1 with the cast. I think that you could have played it a bit better with your mechanics. Blink to his side instead of straight at him. Watch this real quick. 0.25. 0.75 it. So when you recall here, give yourself a better advantage into this fight. Okay, you do blink to the side. Okay. Well, I think, let's go over. 1, your priority. 2, your downtimes. 3, your pulse bombs. Because you didn't get a very high stick percentage, not gonna lie. But 1, your priority should always be the healers. I'm just kidding. Always is a very bad word. But your if you prioritize the healers here, especially since they have no one marking you, you get so much kill pressure. And even if you don't kill a healer, even though you probably will kill a healer if you just prioritize the healers, because your mechanics aren't too shabby at all, you'll provide so much value because someone has to mark you, and they'll be doing a really bad job of marking you because they're on Junkrat and Soldier 76. So one of them, Soldier, might even use the shield pad for the healers. And that's a lot of value for your kit. Because you're trading like 2 blinks and a recall for the Soldier 76, and you have much more sustain over the Soldier 76 when you're in the backline and they aren't able to mark you. The downtimes, we need to optimize when your downtimes are. It's not worth to die for a kill. It's better to get like smart jabs in on the enemy team. And so when you go in and you take a 1v1, if it's forcing you to recall, don't overextend yourself and build these good habits, and then improve your micro and your mechanics and your aim and your blink melees to improve your lethality afterwards. Otherwise, you're going to be building bad habits where it's like you spend your entire kit to kill this one person and your downtime is like completely off, and then you're useless for the next like 10 seconds. In your pulse bombs, we need to get your stickies down, very much so. Also, the priority, understanding the team comp and when you can go in versus when you're taking applying pressure. When you're with that Diva Sombra, my throat is so itchy right now. You should be looking to apply pressure to let your Sombra and Diva gap close, and then once they get close and they're ready to dive and brawl into a target, then you can go in and help them and assist them in doing so. And then it's the same thing except with your Diva and Sombra, and you're applying even more heal pressure. And it's scaling you guys trading this much versus them trading this much of resources just to appeal for a backline character. And so, you'll whittle them down over time. And they'll trade their positioning and their cooldowns just to keep their health up. When they're out of their positioning and cooldowns and you both are at full health versus full health, then you can use the positionings and cooldown and then win the team fight in a really good dive or whatever. So, God, Jesus, my throat. Hopefully I helped you a bit today.